is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane, I am a tree, bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. And all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory. And I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. How he loves us.
She has known such great pain, haunted dreams as a child, the near constant presence of evil ever since. She has felt the touch of awful naked men, battled depression and addiction, and attempted suicide. Her arms remember razor blades, 50 scars that speak of self-inflicted wounds. 6 hours after I meet her, she is feeling trapped. 2 groups of friends offering opposite ideas. Everyone is asleep. The sun is rising. She drinks long from a bottle of liquor, takes a razor blade from the table, and locks herself in the bathroom. She cuts herself.
I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory. And I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. Oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us, how he loves us so.
We often ask God to show up. We pray prayers of rescue. Perhaps God would ask us to be that rescue, to be his body, to move for things that matter. He is not invisible when we come alive. I might be simple, but more and more I believe God works in love, speaks in love, is revealed in our love. She is full of contrast, more alive and closer to death than anyone I've known, like a Johnny Cash song or some theater star. She owns attitude and humor beyond her 19 years, and when she tells me her story, she is humble and quiet and kind, shaped by the pain of 100 lifetimes. I sit privileged but breaking as she shares. Her life has been so dark, yet there is some soft hope in her words. I have watched life come back to her, and it has been a privilege. When our time with her began, someone suggested shifts, but that is the language of business. Love is something better. I have been challenged and changed, reminded that love is that simple answer to so many of our hardest questions. Don Miller says we're called to hold our hands against the wounds of a broken world, stop the bleeding. I agree so greatly.
Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us.